Even if you have great garden soil in your beds like I do, it's important that you come back periodically and replenish the nutrients that are being taken up by the plants as they grow. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to maintain healthy soil and keep it very productive season after season. And a quick shout out to Exmark, the makers of professional mowing equipment, for sponsoring this video. You know, chances are when you got your beds ready for your plants, you created the most productive growing environment possible, and I'm sure that included lots of compost and organic matter. And while that is super important, it's just as important to continue to come back and make deposits and contributions of more organic matter and compost to keep those beds productive. Think of your raised bed soil like a bank account. The more deposits you make to the account, the healthier your account. Just like if all you do is make withdrawals, well, eventually that catches up with you and your account has no value. Your soil is just like that. The currency of your garden soil is organic matter, mainly compost, but rotted leaves, well-aged poultry manure, composted bark or mulch, and more are great too. Those organic ingredients have nitrogen and carbon and other important nutrients that replenish and fortify soil that's had its nutrients withdrawn by the plants that require them to be productive. So here's what I do. Twice each year, in early spring, a couple of weeks before I plant my summer garden, and again in early fall, just before I plant my cool season garden, I top dress my beds with about 1 inch of homemade and purchased compost, as well as other composted ingredients, such as shredded leaves, aged mulch, grass clippings, and more. I add new amendments to the top of my bed while they're empty. It makes it easier to distribute and work lightly into the surface, if you even have to take that step. Healthy soil is comprised of lots of networks and systems below ground that are best left undisturbed. That's why when I'm amending my beds, I don't work it deeply into the soil. It's not necessary. The microorganisms and other soil-dwelling creatures, especially earthworms, will draw all the amendments down into the soil in due time without disrupting the existing soil network and structure. Once the amendments are added and dispersed, I sow my seeds or add the plant soon after that. But one thing I always do after planting or germination is to add a mulch layer of about 2 inches over the soil and around the plants. Mulch offers a lot of benefits, but as it relates to the soil amendments, the mulch cover adds a layer of protection from exposure. And the added bonus is that the natural mulch itself becomes its own soil amendment as it breaks down, so you're constantly feeding your soil that way. Thanks for watching today's video, and be sure to click on the link below so that you can access Exmark's Backyard Life website, where you can watch more videos with me, as well as other useful rural lifestyle and outdoor living and cooking and lawn and garden content.